Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a work and career reading for Capricorn from the 11th to the 24th of February 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you like the decks I'm using, I've put them in the description box, so please have a look. And if you'd like a personal reading, I put my email and my website details in the description box, so please contact me. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read for you, and then I will do the general tarot read for you after that. So the main card is a leadership role. So that's what you're vying for, or that is what is coming into your arena soon. There's a lot of financial gain, so this is coming in with promotion and extra money coming in as well. Now make sure that you're not having any unrealistic expectations. So be very practical about how you handle things and how you do things. So in the past, you've had unnecessary worry and anxiety going on, but there has been a lot of happiness and satisfaction in your life. So you're pretty happy with this particular job that you're doing, and you seem to have, you seem to be vying for some kind of leadership role as well. Maybe, this happiness and satisfaction has, spurred you on to put in an application for a new position. So you might need to be making some sacrifices in order. So it's going to be the role that you're coming into is going to mean a lot more work, and you're going to have to sacrifice a lot more time to do this particular role. And it says that you might be doing a second job as well, so then you might be doing two things. So it could be moonlighting. It's talking about temporary employment, but this could be a second job, or doing two kinds of jobs at the same time. So you're working one and working another shift for something else. You could be doing two projects within this particular job. And that is the reason why maybe you need to make those necessary sacrifices of time or effort. It's going to take you away from maybe your family life. So you're going to be very focused on this work soon. You might be juggling two jobs at the same time. Within the same post. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out of whatever you're doing, but there might be two projects that you're handling at the same time that require your attention. Okay, so this is the Spellcaster's Tarot, the modern Spellcaster's Tarot, and I'm going to use that for the main deck, for the main read, sorry. Oh, what am I like? Okay. Now you've got the Emperor card over here, and this is having a position of authority, taking control, being in charge. This is almost taking on that Aryan energy of being a leader and somebody that is involved in handling the resources and finances and making sure everything gets sorted out. So the Emperor is the king of the kings in the tarot spreads. So in the tarot decks, rather. So you are in a very high position as well, and earning pretty well, because there's the cow over here and he's holding on to that cow. So you're making, sufficient money, and you have been working very, very hard. This is not something that didn't come naturally to you. This was something that you had to work really, really hard for. So there might be some problems going on in the background that you're trying to sort out. But for all intents and purposes, a lot of people are listening to you, and you're taking control, taking charge of things. Try not to be a bully, because the Emperor card does tend to come across as somebody who's very authoritarian and doesn't listen to what anybody's got to say. So you don't want to come across as that kind of a leader. You do want to be somebody that listens but still is in charge. So acting with confidence is important, but being overbearing is not attractive. So make sure that you are listening to what people have got to say, and this is probably how you will be able to sort out any kind of problems. So you are facing some kind of issues going on, because you can see this is burning, the field is burning in the back over here. So there's some kind of issue that has reared its ugly head, and you're having to sort that out at the moment. Now you've got the Two of Cups over here, so you are working with somebody that is very supportive of you, and a very, very good friendship or a good business working relationship that you have with this person. You're on the same page, you'll understand each other, you might be even socializing with each other. So this could well be the case. Now, it's crossed by the Five of Cups, so there was something that happened, there was some disappointment that you faced and that you had to deal with. Maybe something that you put out didn't work out quite exactly as you expected it to with this Five of Cups, and you are still getting over that disappointment. Maybe you put in a lot of effort into that particular project and it didn't turn out, or it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. So you are dealing with that. But this person that's with you here with the Two of Cups is, a good friend, and they're very supportive. And maybe, you are managing to share your disappointments with this person, and they're helping you get over any kind of disappointment. Maybe they're giving you that support, that confidence that you need to get back on track. So in the past, it looks like there were lots of plans being made, and this has been going on in the last year. With the Two of Wands, is planning, putting out information out there, trying to find your balance with this yin and yang, and having two projects that you are trying to make a decision about which to do. Both of them have got you tied up. You can see maybe multitasking. You got this man's feet tied to this one pole and his hands to the other. So you're very much got your you're totally involved in these two projects that you're working with, and you're doing a lot of communication, maybe international communication, maybe internet communication, but you're putting out your message to a very international audience. So you are working with a lot of people from probably overseas, and there's a lot of planning and a lot of administration that you're doing at the moment with this Two of Wands. So in the last few months, you've got the Seven of Swords. So there's something that probably didn't work out. There was some situation that you were faced with that there was a lot of lies and deceit, and maybe a lot of behind the scenes nastiness going on, and maybe you've decided to move on from that, take your things and move on. So it seems like you've left a situation that was not really working out, and you have moved on. And it was something that nobody wanted to listen to what you had to say, because you can see the sword is lying on the floor. So nobody wanted to listen to your opinion. So it seems like you've left it behind. And, they were very, very aggressive in what, if you had reached that particular topic, or if you wanted to discuss something with them, they weren't listening to you. So it seems like, you've decided to take your pearls of wisdom and move on with it. So, yeah, you're carrying your sword. So all your ideas, you're taking it and leaving. So you may have left a particular post and moved on to something else. So you've got the Page of Swords over here. You're waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in with this Page of Swords, some kind of official message, and that's been on your mind. You also are planning on asserting yourselves, cutting out things that are not serving you as well. So maybe you have decided, maybe you have moved on in the last few months, and now you are showing them that you're a very determined person and you have something that is important to say. Also, you could well be waiting for some kind of legal message or official message to be cleared, or the truth to be revealed about something, but you're waiting for some kind of news to come in. Now, going into the future, you've got the Justice card. So with this Four of Swords, you are waiting for some kind of legal decision. Since you have the Justice card over here, there is some kind of legal decision pending, or some kind of legal news pending. You may have been to court as well about this, and you're waiting for that to come. You're worried about it. And you're defending yourself as well. So you're in a very defensive position with this Nine of Wands. So something happened here that was really not nice. People were very deceptive with the Seven of Swords. And maybe that has led to some kind of legal problems that are coming in, and it seems like there's some kind of official legal decision that needs to be made. And in the meantime, you are very defensive. You've been fighting a lot of battles over here, and but standing up for yourself as well, and making sure that you're sorting out each problem at a time. So you've got your defenses right up over here, and you're pretty much on the alert, ready for a battle if one should come. So it looks like you want to end this. It looks like you want to move on from this particular post. There might have, like I said, there might have been some kind of letdown, a disappointment with this Five of Cups going on over here. And it seems like you may want to move on. Maybe you feel like you've reached the point where you are at the top of this particular profession, and you can go no further, and you want to move on. So you want to end this particular job or end this particular cycle of work. So this could be a retirement, but this could just be leaving this employment and moving on to something else, looking for something else and moving on. The world is the end of the cycle, and it's a card ruled by Saturn. Saturn rules work, and it's also a card that rules Capricorn. So it is something that you have decided that you've had enough of, maybe, and you want to move on. So you're trying to find that balance. Maybe what you want to do is a bit more travel. You've got the Temperance card over here. You want something brand new to come in. You want to be involved more in the business side of things, and it looks like, you want to have more international communication. You want more balance in your life as well, and you want to be able to get a job where you can apply your skills, or, apply everything that you've learned, because you seem to be quite expert at whatever you're doing. And it seems like you want to get more into the business aspect of it. You've got the Caduceus on the hand over there, and, Hermes is the card. It ruled by Mercury, and Sagittarius it rules Temperance, and Sagittarius is about international travel and meeting people from all kinds of all over the world. So maybe that's what you want to do. You want to have a job that allows you to travel a lot more and use your skills a lot more. So coming up for you, you've got the Moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So with the Moon card is talking about a bit of depression, feeling a bit confused, not really knowing what to do, expecting the worst to happen. The Moon always makes things appear to be worse than they are. You're waiting. With the Moon, it's also waiting, but while you're waiting, you're very, very anxious. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're having a lot of nightmares as well. And you feel maybe everything is not going to plan. The full moon is always a point where people get very anxious, and they don't feel like they have any control over the situation. So maybe that is how you're feeling. Now, these are moon cycles, so there's a natural timing at play at this particular moment. So you have to wait for this to happen. It's not going to be something overnight, but it will come when the time is right. So you will be able to move on as the cycles of the moon change. So you're ending an old cycle. You're in the middle of your transition at the moment, because you've got the full moon over here. So you're waiting to move or shift, and you will start something brand new over there with the beginning of the new moon over there. Now you've got the King of Pentacles over here, and this is your card. So whatever position you're going to go for is going to be pretty good. Because it's going to mean that you're going to manage to accumulate a lot of money. So it's going to pay very, very well. You're going to even be able to put away some money aside, because you've got a lot of squirrels over here, and you're going to be in charge of a lot of people as well. So whatever post you're going for, or whatever new job that's coming in, it's going to be very work focused, but you're going to be in a position of authority, giving a lot of instruction as well. So you move out from the Emperor card, which is very fiery energy, into more of a management kind of card, more practical kind of work that you're going to be doing, and it's going to acquire a lot of money. So this is going to be something that you're going to be able to accumulate a lot of wealth with. And it is going to be something that requires a lot of networking, a lot of collaboration on the international front. But it is a very stable job, because you've got the Four of Wands over here, but it's something that you meet a lot of people from different clients. There's a lot of messages and texts. So you're going to be more on the international arena with this new job, but it's going to be paying you a lot of money, and it's going to offer you a lot of stability as well. So something brand new coming in over there. You just have to wait. You're in a position of transition right now. You are waiting for some kind of legal decision to be made or to come through. This could also even mean that you're signing new contracts as well with this Justice card over here. But whatever post you are in at the moment has got you very defensive. So you're not very happy. Something did happen that was really not nice, very underhand, and you're very disappointed in whatever happened. And maybe this is the reason why you want to change jobs and move on to something else. But something very good is coming in for you. So just hang in there. It's going to all work out really beautifully. So I'm going to just draw some cards from this Think and Grow Rich Prosperity cards, and this is just for a little bit of inspiration. And from the Fairy Tarot, which is the Oracle read. Okay. So the first card is saying miracles. So quite a lot of unexpected things are going to be happening for you. So just be aware that something is working in your favor and expect a miracle to happen, something you didn't expect. So maybe you didn't expect this new job to come in, and it will come in. And there's harvest, so that means that a lot of money is coming in. And you can see this card has got a lot of money on it as well. So something is going to bring in a lot of money. This new job, like I said, this man's got loads of money here in these sacks. So whatever new job or post you're applying for, make sure you're putting out feelers, because it looks like it's going to bring in a lot of abundance for you, and you're going to have a lot of control in that particular position. So you can see with this King of Pentacles, which is your card, you get to the top of that rung, and you're going to be in charge of a lot of people, and you're going to have that control over the situation. So you've got the Ace of Summer over here, which says the beginning of a new relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. So the Ace of Summer is, the Ace of Water or Ace of Cups. So something brand new coming in that's going to make you very, very happy. So a new cycle beginning, a new work cycle. It's something that is really going to take off in a positive way for you. And then you've got the Three of Autumn over here, which says follow your passion when it comes to your career, be the best at what you can do, and being compensated for your creative talents. So with the Three of Autumn, it's working with a lot of people, collaborating with a lot of people. This is the Three of Pentacles, and a lot of other experts. So if you're an expert, you will be working with experts. If you're not an expert, you still will be working with experts, but you will be building cathedrals, because the Three of Pentacles is about people building a cathedral. So, this is building something big, doing something really spectacular, and you'll be working with a lot of experts and collaborating with a lot of people and being in charge of projects as well. Now, the Magician card is an excellent card to have, because you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be successful. So this is beginning that new pathway in life, this new journey, and being able to manifest what you're thinking of. So be positive in what you're thinking of, and you will manifest positivity as well. With the Magician, it's also talking about being, very busy, multitasking, and collaborating with a lot of people, because it is the card ruled by Mercury. So you will be communicating a lot on the international front. So everything is coming your way. Expect a miracle to happen, and a harvest is, lots of money coming your way, and having complete control in that particular situation. So whatever you have going on over here, you're going to have to leave it behind. And it looks like there's only a positive outcome. You're getting where you want to be. Quite unexpectedly, because it looks like a miracle is coming your way as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if this has resonated. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.